Good morning. My kids and my wife, they tell me I'm old-fashioned because I carve out time every day to read the newspaper and watch the news, both the local and the network news. But boy, I gotta tell you, it gets harder and harder to do. The stories are just awful. Violence and killings and senseless acts done over and over in our own country, around the world. It's sometimes all I can do to sit through the news. And I'd like to read you something that unfortunately kind of says something about the state of the world and the people that sometimes we have to deal with. People being filled with all unrighteousness, sexual immorality, wickedness, covetousness, malice, full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, evil habits, secret slanderers, backbiters, hateful to God, insolent, arrogant, boastful, inventors of evil things. And I think that hits the nail on the head. Those words were written by Paul in his letter to the Romans almost 2,000 years ago. Kind of sad. The more I try to become Christ-like, the more difficult it becomes, because Jesus wants us to love everyone. How can you love somebody, some young kid that stabs somebody on the boardwalk? Or how do you love somebody that goes in and shops lists from the grocery store? I can't imagine walking up to them, putting my arms around them and going, I love you. But maybe I could be a big brother or a big sister, or donate to the Boys and Girls Club, or ask some young man that I know to come to church with me. Maybe I could donate to Sarah's Pantry or do something like that for the person that's shoplifting in the store. It's up to us to do that. And most importantly, we need to take every opportunity we can to tell everyone who will listen about the peace and contentment that comes from being with Christ. We have to fight evil in the world by spreading love and being love. And so I'd like to finish by reading something else that Paul wrote. If it is possible, as much as it is up to you, be at peace with all men. Don't seek revenge for yourselves, beloved, but give place to God's wrath. For it is written, vengeance belongs to me, and I will repay, says the Lord. Therefore, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him a drink, for in doing so you will heap coals of fire on his head. Don't be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. God bless.